checking in. It's Anita checking in from Thailand. We're in Bangkok, Transformation Station, and we are humble, and motivated. You already know what it is. So here we are, here with my favorite girl, Miss Linda.
Glad to be here. Enjoying
And
myself.
you enjoying yourself? And the oldest,
Hey people, my name is Kenneth.
he's the beginning, I'm the end of the line. And we could talk about a lot of things. It's actually on day 23, 22, 23. Actually, we're losing track of time, which is probably a good thing. Today is Sunday here.
Yeah.
It's Sunday here, but at home, or that place over there, it is. Yeah, it is Saturday. But just wanted to. We did our first today. We went to the gym together for the first time since we've been here, and just being able to focus on more than the hustle and bustle of life. That's kind of what I want to talk about today, or a lot of different things. I'm hoping we can do more videos together. But how do y'all feel about like being here so far, even with the changes of diet and things like that? I mean, we kind of talk about a lot of different things, but I just want to like get, how you feel about being here now 23 days and seeing a difference in just our normal daily routine as far as eating or walking, and just it starts in the mind. It starts as a mental reset before anything else. Because I think the first week, come on, come on, take that. I don't think we did a lot.
No, we didn't.
No, sleep. We slept a lot.
Yeah, just trying to get like on track.
That 12 hours made a difference.
Yeah, and then it ended up being 13 hours with the time change back in the U.S. So, Mom, how you feel about like just being here and just your thoughts on your daily routine?
Well, the food, you can find any kind of food you want. Fried chicken, anything you want, chicken feet.
Got her chicken feet soup.
Got her chicken feet, yeah.
And I'm doing something. I grew up eating chicken feet soup, and I'm doing something I never thought I would do in my entire life. I'm 85, but it's never too late to do what you want to do.
And that's a good point to make. Like, I'm 55. Mom is, like she said, 85, and Kent,
68.
And just being here the last pretty much 2.5, 3 weeks. How do you feel about not so much comparison, but just the difference of how you feel about your
Well, it is comparison.
Well, yeah, you try not to compare,
comparison is what we know.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to where I'm used to and what I was brought up in, to come into another country and see the different culture and this different lifestyle made me know that all the things that I not necessarily needed back in the States, but more or less wanted, is not necessary. You come here, the life is much simpler. You eat cleaner, and the people treat you like you somebody. Looking at the video, they treat you like royalty.
And what you say earlier was funny. We were watching a YouTube video, and she was saying the people treat you like, and he said, like a human being.
Yeah.
And she said, like a human being.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to even think that, because, I mean, being a woman, being black, feeling safe, to be able to go out and not have to worry, or not that you're not paying attention, but to go out and walk and not feel like someone's looking at you weird because you're here, or you can watch it on TV, you can watch it on YouTube all you want. It's a difference when you experience it.
Yeah, or your head on a swivel.
Yeah. And you go out on the street, you see more people in one block than you see in the United States.
Short
Like if you
distance.
walk a couple of blocks,
Mm-hmm.
you see about 4 or 5 people. You walk a couple of blocks here, you can see
30, 40, 50.
or more, or more people, and you don't have to worry about your safety.
Now,
But
now being your age, having grown up there so many years, do you honestly feel the difference?
I do, I really do.
So,
You can go out on the street and you feel safe.
yeah.
You don't have to be looking around and see who's gonna snatch your purse. You can leave it when you can leave it. You can go somewhere to eat, and you can walk around and on the venues that you go around. You can leave your purse right where you are and come back. It's still there.
Well, like an example this morning, like when we ate breakfast, we went down at the 8th floor and ate breakfast, and Nita left her, not her pocketbook, but her credit card on the table, her wallet, credit card wallet on the table. And so we went up to the room. So she went walking, but with the doorbell rung, and it was one of the associates down from the cafeteria bringing her wallet and all her credit cards back up to the room. That's here.
Yeah,
And
and I really, being at home, I probably wouldn't have got it back, much less bring it back and the money's still in it.
yeah,
And granted, when I travel, whatever credit cards or whatever, they're always blocked. But I honestly, truthfully, and it might sound crazy, but again, until you experience it yourself, we can tell you all day long, but until you experience it yourself, like I didn't really have a fear because they didn't have to bring it back. They could have just took it and went on about their business.
right.
Looked in there, saw who it was, brought it right to the room. No questions asked. And then saw me outside and was like, I dropped it off. I found your wallet. I dropped it off to the room to your brother. I said, well, thank you. And I stayed out probably another hour and a half.
Had you missed it?
I hadn't even noticed that I
Yeah.
left it, you know? But again, I know to a lot of people in my life, if anybody knows me, I don't try to explain why I travel the way I do or what I do. And again, that's another video, whole different mind of why my mindset is the way it is. But
It changed mine.
again, that was my whole thing. Like I can talk all day long about the freedom of time. And for me, it was such a great loss. For those of you who do know or don't know, losing my son, 9 years ago, changed my thought pattern about what's really important in life. And so for me, building, having experiences and having memories, 'cause
Yep.
at some point in life, that's all you got left.
Yep.
And I value building memories. I'm not saying be irresponsible. I'm not saying walk around here broke. I'm not saying don't try to make money. But when that's your focus, that's all you have. And for me, my time is my freedom. And the way I move is because of what I've endured in the process. So a lot of times people will say, people say, oh, I want to be like you when you, no, you don't want to be like me when I grow up, when you grow up. Why? Because in order to do the things I do, you may have to walk in my shoes. I don't think you want that. But I wanted my mom and I wanted my brother to see why I do what I do and the freedom in meeting other people. And you can talk about that, a little more. Like I know you. I know when we got here, what'd you ask me? I got a question.
What?
What'd you ask me? What was your reason for coming to
Oh,
Thailand?
right,
You
right.
only here like what, 2 days? I was like, oh, here we go,
Yeah.
here we go. But
I sort of felt it. I mean, I'm glad I came along because, like you say, you can talk to your blue, but you don't know until you experience it yourself. And I'm so glad the flight was long. That's the only downfall. I mean, unless you just don't like flying. But I'm glad I came.
and
You know.
I'm glad. You're glad.
I'm glad I came to. It's a chance of a lifetime.
And I'm glad you took it because this is what life should be.
Yeah.
We live in a society, I think, that is built off of fear and status. We were talking about that this morning in the
Yeah.
room. Fear and status. We deal with trying to be, even if you're not so tall in competition with anybody, but trying to always reach that next goal. need to reach that next goal. And I'm not saying don't have goals, but within the dash of your life, what are the experiences? What are the things you've grown in? What is the
Hmm.
most important thing? And to me, family, experiences, living life.
And speaking, excuse me for cutting
No,
across you, but
you're
speaking
good.
on memories, sometimes you got to make them happen.
Yeah.
Cause when I was my kids, raising my kids, my girls, and looking at, I always tell them it's a whole earth out here, other than United States. Go out and just visit and make some memories. And if you got kids, take them with you at an early age so they can experience that too. And see, and you pass it on.
Yeah.
They get up, you start them early traveling. Then when they get grown, they can travel and take their kids on places that they have experience that went to
Yeah.
and
And
been to.
if I have a regret, really, I wish I had have done this more
Yeah,
when my kids were
earlier.
younger. Unfortunately, it took a great loss for me to realize, like, I've always liked to travel, but to really just focus on, what? Let me just, all the things that I want to do, just make. I wish I had have done that when they were younger, but, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I want my experiences and my mom's experiences, and especially now, my big brothers, I could actually influence him to do something, he hadn't done before. That feels good,
Yeah.
because I look crazy to a lot of people. I don't really care about that because I can walk the life that God has given me to walk, and I don't owe anybody an explanation. But if I can help somebody else see that there's a different way to live,
Open their eyes.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's that's all I'm worried about. That's my only goal, not to make somebody see it the way I see it, but once you experience it, to know, like, man, it is more out here.
And
You
see,
know.
my goal now, speaking on what you just said, my goal now is to go back home and convince the first lady, which is my wife.
Come on, BJ. Come
We
on,
going.
BJ.
I got to get her
Barbara.
out here. Just like I said, I can talk, but until she get here and asking that I can help her experience this, she's not gonna understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Until she actually experience it herself. And then you come here, you got to get used to the different currency, which I'm pretty good at it now.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was rolling off numbers this month. Telling us, oh, well, 20 baht, it's 500 baht. Oh, that's like this much. I said, oh, well, go ahead with your bad self.
Yeah.
No, you can do that.
No, I don't know. I can tell them that it's not high, but you can tell them exactly what.
Well, most days, we just order Grab, and Grab, is sort of like
Grab is like
Uber Eats or DoorDash.
yeah, DoorDash back home.
And most of our meals, when we DoorDash or Grab,
But
we
$10 to $12 for three people.
yeah, $12 max, and then we don't even eat all the food.
Yeah.
Every morning we get up, it's fresh fruit. Water, bottled water, fresh fruit all day. That's our snacks. Now, granted, we get our snacks, but the snacks are even different. They're not as salty. They don't have as many preservatives in it. And I've never been like a big snacker. Well, you want some chips or something? Grab some chips. But our first go-to is fresh fruit because you got watermelon with seeds. And, you don't
Yeah,
have to
we'll
pay
see. Yeah.
$15 for a watermelon with seeds. And when we get it, they cut it right out of the rind. They put it in a bowl here or in a bag. You just walk and eat. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's just a healthier lifestyle. But the main thing is it starts here. And anybody on my station is Transformation Station. You transform your mind. You transform your life. And I think this trip, I pray that this trip has like made that make more sense, to why I
Uh
see
huh.
that. Because you can transform anything in your life when you start here. If you don't start here,
Yep.
it's temporary.
Yep.
And I'm just, I think the first video I did, I was kind of like in tears because I don't think y'all realize how like excited I was to be like, they actually came with me.
Well, even a whole lot of people back home, you actually got your brother to
Oh,
go with you.
your brother came? Like, yeah, he came. And then, this is my favorite girl. Wherever I go, I want her to be, and it's a blessing. And I thank you for trusting me to bring you all the way across this
Well,
world
the globe.
but I do, and I don't say that lightly. I appreciate that because you trusted me enough to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I appreciate you wanting me with you.
I want you with me all the time, but you be trying to push me off. But
Yeah.
yeah, so this is gonna be one video of many because I want their experiences to just be a light bulb to go off
Yeah.
for other people that there is a better way to live.
Yes. Better
Yeah,
living, better eating, better, cheaper.
yeah.
Uh,
Peace of mind.
a peace of mind.
Say that again,
Woo!
Lily.
Peace
Peace
of
of
mind.
mind.
Linda Lee said.
Peace of mind.
For those that are, Linda Lee said, "Peace of mind."
Peace of
At
mind.
85,
Yep.
nobody in their 80s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even in their 50s, should be worried and stressed to the point that you can't even live a good, peaceful life. Come on now.
I mean, it's just
That's
so relaxing and peaceful. You each day. You, man, what day is it?
well, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I got up this morning and I came out the bathroom. I was like, it's Saturday. They were like, no, it's Sunday. I
It's
was
Sunday.
like,
Yeah.
well, it's Saturday at home, but is it Sunday? And I had to actually look and see. But while I'm here, I'm doing homework. I get up in the morning and I found myself even being able to read my word in the morning before I do anything else. And we're all kind of doing our own thing, but you can actually focus on the things that are
That's
important
important. Yep.
outside of getting up, grabbing your phone.
That's
I gotta get
stress.
to work. Yeah, I gotta get to
That's
work. I gotta
stress.
go do this. And I got it's we you gotta work, gotta make money, man. Don't work, don't eat. Okay, we get that. But should that be every single solitary day of your life that you get no peace? No. I don't believe God created us to live like that. Sorry. And I am not gonna ascribe to it. I'm not gonna allow it to dictate my life. And if it looks like I don't have my value on life is greater than money. I'm not gonna walk around broke, but I'm also not gonna strive to have it so much to the point that I don't live a life of peace, simplicity,
Yep.
love, and this family, traveling
Especially
together.
that.
I wanted all of my siblings to be able to come, and I'm gonna keep trying. Why? Because mom has worked all of her life to that she should be able to enjoy her kids being with her. This wasn't about me. Oh, no. It was about she deserved this. She might not. You never even thought about Thailand before until I forced her to watch all them YouTube videos. And if anybody knows, she is the YouTube queen, honey. But she would sit and watch. But at first, it was a solo trip, so I wanted her. I was coming by myself because she was like, no, 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 I'm not gonna come. But I wanted her to become comfortable to know I'm gonna be okay because I was coming. I bought my ticket back in September, and it was like, okay, well, anybody going? I'm going by myself. But this is such a blessing, and this is about living a life that God intends for us to live. And I will never believe that He wants us caught up in a rat race to the point that we don't enjoy the blessings, the creations, the world that He created. If we believe that He created it, why can't we go see it?
Yep.
That's what I want to know. If He created it, why can't we go see it? So for me, I just want to say thank you guys for trusting me.
Oh, you're certainly welcome. You're
And what
certainly
you got
welcome.
something you want to say to the people? Take that.
Just think,
Spit that wisdom, mama. Spit that wisdom on that.
just think about a sacrifice of visiting another country as, like, out of U.S. You would really be amazed. Especially in Thailand. I've been to Hawaii. Well, Hawaii's part of U.S., but this is the best experience, and I'm enjoying every minute.
He got his own mic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just like you've been saying all along, get out there, enjoy, see it's a big globe. It's a big earth. Enjoy, get out there before you get too old. Well, you're never too old, as long as you can physically go go. Like I say, take the kids, take whoever you can that's willing to go with you, and just enjoy it. And you will get just like I ain't gonna say the light bulb came on in my head, but it let me see another part. And then from here, you Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, you can go to any of those places from here for what, 55, $60,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just go experience that too, and those places too. And the thing that is, three people can eat all day long for less than $25
And have food left over.
and have food left over. It just,
Yeah.
I mean, in the States, it will be 75, 175, depending on where you go
Yeah.
for a meal that's not really nutritional for you.
Yeah. And the food, and it's healthy. Like, I know I was down 50 pounds before we came. I
Yep.
can tell that I'm losing weight. I can tell.
I've lost
I,
about 5 or 6 since I've been here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just feel better. No, even though they use MSG and some stuff, they don't use an excessive amount of salt. I feel
Yeah.
good. My legs didn't swell when I travel now. And granted, that was because of the original weight loss, but it's just
And
that.
fresh, fresh. Like when did we eat the seafood dinner? Yesterday.
Oh yeah, we had seafood last
And
night
you actually, I ordered shrimps, and they had to take the shrimp out of a tank.
out the tank.
I'm looking at them guys. I'm
River
sorry,
prawns.
fellas. I'm sorry, fellas. And I mean,
As they watch you walk past the tank.
right. And then we went to a market. The fish was so fresh. The fish is laying there, gill still moving. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't get any fresher than that. So,
And then the
no preservative.
preservatives. Yeah, yeah. So it
Yeah.
just you just feel better, and that's a blessing. So again, this is a lot about a lot of it. But today, just being able to go work out, we didn't have a plan. I had homework to do. I said, let me get back on schedule because the time difference was really messing me up. But I mean, just to be able to be successful and get those things done, but still just be at peace. And that is the most important thing. So if you don't remember anything, you change your mind, you change your life, take your family out of the country, let them see something different. That we should not be built. First of all, if we have a relationship with God, we should not be operating in fear, period. But
The only fear we should be operating in is the fear of God.
exactly.
That's it.
And we should live a life that allows us to experience the things that he has out here for us without it being, oh, granted, we know what's going on because on our trip on the way here, we didn't know why our flight was delayed. That was that Saturday, the 28th.
Yep.
We didn't know why until we actually got to Thailand and we realized why our flight was delayed. Because I'm not going to go into a whole political thing, but we know what's going on in the U.S.
Yeah.
But it's fear mongering. They want us to be afraid of losing this, afraid of not having it. Everything we do is built on fear of not being able to retire with $1 million, or not being able to do this, and you're not gonna have a car, and we're gonna come and take your house, and you're paying like fear on every. Like, you don't go to work, you're not gonna do this. You don't make
Yeah.
this amount of money, you can't get a place. And if you can only pay $1,000, you're gonna be in the hood. Like, it's just
Yeah.
fear, 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 and that's the root of it. But that's not God.
But you know what? I hate to keep jumping back on the comparison part. But the people, some friends back home said, "Well, y'all be safe." Yeah,
We good.
we good. But
You
I
be
tell
safe.
them, you be safe because,
Yeah.
like I said, back home, you got it's. Woo. Like I explained to my mama this morning, I can go 500 yards from my house compared to 500 yards here. And like she was saying earlier, it's 30 or 40 people in that little bit of distance. But you walking and say, if I go 500 yards from my house and walk, I don't feel safe.
And everybody walk at Swadika,
By the car,
Swadika.
yeah.
Go ahead, say it, kid.
By the car.
And I know these two little phrases, but it means a lot because Sawadika, hello, Kapunka, thank you.
Hmm.
Hello and thank you is all I really know. I want to learn more and I'm going to learn more, but they are so respectful and they just treat you like a human being. They treat you like a person. Granted, you walk, everybody has a bad day. Everybody's not like smiling in your face. They call Thailand the land of smiles, but I promise you, the hospitality and the love and the compassion that people have towards you. If you need something, they're gonna be right there. You know, why can't we just be like that? Why you gotta go out of the country to
To
experience
experience
that?
that,
You
yeah.
know, but it is what it is.
And to most everybody, I'm mom.
What she say?
To most everybody, she's mom,
Mom,
and
yeah.
that's what it is. Okay, mom. You know,
And that's all different shades.
yeah, and that's a blessing because they just that level of respect. You know, so again, transform your mind, transform your life. We're gonna stay what humble and motivated. And if this doesn't do anything else, I pray that it motivates you to book a trip. Let me know if you want to come with me. I am coming back. My plan is to be for a few months at the end of the year. So if that's what you want to do, hit me up. On my YouTube channel, on my Instagram, it'll all be linked. Actually, I'm gonna link. Mama doesn't have one yet, but I think we might have to set one up for Lily to
What?
be on social media. We
YouTube.
might have
YouTube.
to
She
make
looks at
that.
it a lot, so
Yeah, we may as well get her a channel.
yeah.
You know, and even with Kent, just making sure that you know the experience. People can tell you that until you experience it, and please don't say you can't afford it. Because truth be told, I don't buy Louis Vuitton bags. I don't buy certain things, and it's fine. I mean, I like them. But I compare everything to an airline ticket. So anybody that knows me, my friends would tell me that you know how many trips I can go on for that. I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, and that's because I want to do that. I'm not saying you do that, but we can save and um, we can hustle for anything else. If that's what you want to do, you can make it happen. And
Then if you do want that Louis Vuitton, you can buy airline ticket and go where it's cheaper.
yeah, and make it do what it do, and you
They can do
still
what it
get it.
do.
You know, but I just want to encourage you all: live your life, live the life that God has given you, live the life that God intended for you, and it is so much more than just stuff. Even the clothes that we bought too much stuff. Just
Yeah.
we are consumers, but we have to learn how to live. And so, if I don't encourage you to do anything else, live your life, transform your mind. I'm gonna keep saying, transform your mind, transform your life, and stay humble and motivated. Stay happy. Keep following us because this is a journey. We're gonna keep going. Like I said, I'm gonna link my brother's social media, and we're gonna actually make a social media for mom. So click, share, subscribe, and most of all, comment because I want to hear what you guys are talking about. We will answer, especially for this little lady right here.
Well, I don't think you should make it one for me because I don't like to talk all that much.
You're doing good. All right, guys. Peace.